2 root 3 plus root 3 is equal to, a very simple question, but I would like to teach a lot from this. 2 root 3 plus root of 3. See, root of 3 is nothing but 1 of it, is it not? I can multiply 1, not an issue. So I can tell the answer it is 3 root 3. I would like to explain it in different ways. So I can explain it this way. Why is it 3 root 3? You know? So 2 root 3 plus 1 root 3. If I can call root 3 as x, so your option, I mean not option, but your expression will be this, is it not? Right? So x, 1x plus 2x is nothing but 3x. And then we have the answer to be 3 root 3 again. I can explain it this way also. I have 2 root 3 plus 1 times of root 3. Using your distributive property, what is common between these two? Root 3 into 2 plus 1 will be remaining. So this is 2 plus 1 is 3. So root 3 into 3, I'm just going to rearrange 3 root 3. Right? Is it not? So please understand that when you have 2 root 3 plus root 1 root 3, it is not, some people write it as 2 root 6. Okay. Oh yeah, like this. So why not 2 root of 6? See, first you need to understand that root 3 is actually a particular number. Root 6 is actually a particular number. Yes, it is irrational number, that is it's never ending, but it's still a number. 1.732 is your root of 3. 1.732 is your approximate value. Okay. So approximate value. This also I'll take the approximate value. Root of 6 is 2.4494, so on and so forth. It's almost 2.5. So 2.4494. Right, guys? So now if I talk about 2 root of 6, it will be what? It will be 4.8. This will be what into 2, no? Yeah. So this will be 18, 19, 18. Okay, something like this. I hope I'm right. Yeah. And if actual answer is what? 3 root 3. So 3 root 3 is nothing but 3 times of this. So this will be 6, 9, 21. So this will be 8. So clearly these two are not the same. Is it not? Right? So root of 3 is actually a different value. Root of 6 is actually a different value. You know, you can't add the roots. And I can explain it this way also. Using your board mass. See, what does board mass tell? Let me do this. 2 root of 3 plus 1 root of 3. There are no brackets over here, good. But there is an operation. So where is that we are seeing an operation? We have root, right? Which is an operation. Okay. So without doing operation, we can't do addition. Addition comes somewhere over there. So without doing, operation and then the multiplication and then should be the addition. So, but we are able to add. Why? Because we are able to take common, or we can express root of 3 as, right, x, or root of 3 as 1.7, so on and so forth. So basically if I write 2 into 6 plus 1 into 6, is it not 3 into 6? Okay, I can do this. How? With the same logic, whatever we did till here, this or this. With all of this logic, we'll be able to explain all of this. Right? I want you guys to understand all of this. Please don't miss anything. So root 2 into 6 plus 1 into 6 is nothing but 6 being added 3 times. Agree? I can explain it this way also, going back to our original multiplication and all of that. So we have, let me go down, 2 root of 3 plus 1 root of 3. Guys, as per the definition of multiplication, as per multiplication, right? Or definition of multiplication. Let me make it more clear. Definition of multiplication. 2 root 3 can be written as root 3 plus root 3. Okay, and we have plus root 3 the last term. So root 3 plus root 3 plus root 3 is nothing but 3 times of root 3. Is it not? Okay, I hope I made it very clear that we have 2 root 3 plus 1 root 3 as 3 root 3. Okay, with the same logic, you'll be able to add different roots. These are known as like surds. And because they are like surds, you'll be able to add them. If add them, or if not, subtract them also. Unlike sets cannot be added or subtracted. Again, even that could be understood with the same logic, set of logics. Okay, all of this can be used to understand this. So people who find exponent difficult, this is a good question for you guys to revise. Again, I'm not going to do in such detail in the future. So all these are your starting questions. So I'm just, making you guys stretch before we jump into very hard questions. So see to that you guys maintain notes for such topic. I know you guys find this tough, majority of you guys. So now pause and write everything on the screen. One more additional information, I would like to talk about the unlike surds. We spoke about like surds. I would like to add this information. So unlike surds are nothing but we have roots, right? Same base but with different roots, they are unlike surds. Then we have, say, okay, let me make this as something else. Then we have same roots but different set of numbers, they are unlike surds. So you cannot add or subtract them. Okay guys, you won't come across different roots, you come across generally square root of 5 or 6 or 2 or like those surds, but not of this form generally. But yeah, you need to know that I exist. Okay, and I made a error regarding your calculation. I wrote 3 root 3 as 8.196. It's 5.196. That's one correction. Okay, yes, so you can add this information. Again, I told you I won't be going back to talking about like surds and unlike surds and why we can add them or subtract them and all of that. So we can't keep doing that. So please see to that you write all of the information on the screen. Okay, and see to that you revise such thing before you start off with any exercise dealing with roots. Revise all of this.